Hello everyone, my name is Cap, and welcome back to the channel. Another 7 Days to Die video, doing this in Alpha 17.2 on the PC, and we are going to be doing another POI versus Blood Moon Horde test. But today, we're heading out to the middle of the lake to hit out the little boat dock that's sitting out there. Make sure I'm not going to get attacked from behind, and see how well a POI that's not sitting on the mainland and has barely any defense on its own can handle up against a Day 35 Blood Moon Horde. So, let's get out there real quick. Okay, now let's see if we have any guests over here. Yeah, of course we have a freaking bird already. Bad bird. Bad bird. You know what? I don't like this. I'll deal with the rest of the zombies like normal, but you suck. I really don't like the vultures. So we got a couple guests out here to clean up. Oh, we got us a runner. Let's get rid of her real quick. This is not a challenge to see how well Cap can die. This is a challenge to see if we can survive a Blood Moon Horde. We don't need to be getting wrecked right off the bat here. I think that other zombie we just knocked completely off the world. Whoops. You awake? Come on, Mo, get up. There we go. Good boy. Alright, where'd your buddy go? Did you fall off in the water? Because if you fell off in the water, I can't do much for it. Let's see. Are you walking around down here? Oh, you did fall off in the water. Okay, you're good. You can't swim. Alright, so that is the thing about zombies. They can't swim any more than I can, really. I mean, I can at least float on top of it, but I can't swim. I mean, they can't swim, and so anything that they do, they're going to be walking along the bottom of the water. Let's see what this is. Okay, so anything they do, they're going to be walking along the bottom here, so it's going to make it really hard to see. But you can see there's no defenses to this thing. The only thing holding it up are these struts that go all the way down to the bottom. They break a few of these and the whole thing's going to come crashing down. And there's not a whole lot of places for me to hide up here too, so once this all goes kaput, I'm going to be pretty much SOL. But what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to go through, and I'm not even going to bother I'm not going to try and do any kind of reinforcements. What I'm going to do is probably put a little walk path like this, and put one over here, and then maybe connect the two in the middle, and maybe upgrade a little bit. That way, if I need to in the middle of the night, I can kind of run back and forth without just falling off the boat dock into the water. And, you know, I can just swim back to the side because the zombies can't hit me while I'm swimming. But, you know, I want to make it easier for you guys to see what's going on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a bunch of torches because it's going to be really dark and hard to see, especially underwater. And then we'll wait for the Blood Moon Horde to get here. Okay, so nothing fancy done. Like I said, we got the walkway over here, which I could... Nah, I don't even have any. I'm not going to bother upgrading it because it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be doing anything with that. I threw a bunch of torches everywhere, which the way this place is constructed with all these quarter boards and eighth boards, and torches don't stick on anything here. They're free floating on every single thing that's around here. It's just, it's kind of crazy looking here, but at least it'll kind of light up the area. And then underneath, I put in a slew of spotlights, put in 4 of them kind of angled, pointing opposite directions across from each other, so maybe it'll light up the ground well enough so in the middle of the night, when all is going down, we can at least see what is going on. I want to be able to make it so you guys can see, because, like I said, zombies can't swim. They're only going to be walking out here, so for whichever direction they decide to come from, they're just going to be traipsing along the bottom, and I want to be able to see it. And dark at night, you can't see through the water, so we'll try and make it as easy for you guys to follow along as possible. And now all we have to do basically is just wait for the Horde to show up and see what they do. So we'll check back in when it gets time for the Horde to show up. Alright, and there's the gong. Now we just have to wait for them to show up. Now, us being out in the middle of the lake here, it's going to take a little while for them to get to us. So I can at least turn on the show named command and see if there's any of them out here. We got a rabbit. Looks like it's underwater already. Another rabbit that's underwater. They may be right on the edge of the land here, but it's going to take a little while for any kind of Horde to actually get at her regardless of where they spawned in. So, you know, right at the moment, it's not like in the normal world where they're just going to spawn in and haha, they're 10 feet from you. Now, it takes a little while for the names to register when they do actually show up. So right at the moment, we're just going to kind of hang out. We'll see what happens and check back in the middle of the night when they finally decide to show up and see what they do. Because again, this is kind of just a test to see how well the POI can do, not how well you can survive. And if this is one of those, hey, I'm out in the wild and I wasn't paying attention, I didn't realize that it's almost time for the Horde to show up, let me just swim out to this little boat dock and hope I'm safe for the night. So I guess we'll just hang out for a little bit and see what happens. Alright, it took a little after midnight for them to finally show up over here. I just kind of been sitting out on the roof the last 2 hours just watching nothing. You know, a couple little thunder cracks now and then. But we got a decent little chunk over here. Let's see, there are now 34 of them here in a little Horde. Like I said, I have if you have debug mode enabled, you can hit just 0 on the keypad and it'll turn on the names. You can turn them off. I just had them on so I can kind of see where they're going. But you can see they're ambling over here slowly. I have time set to normal. The Horde set to 64. So, I mean, right at the moment there's only 34 in here. But maybe some more will show up in the middle of the night. I'm not too terribly worried about it. But we'll see what they do when they actually decide to start, you know, doing some damage to this thing. We'll leave this one for the moment because you can see when they kind of get here. Hold on, let's just go ahead and plop down the water, see if we can see them here. Let's turn that off. You can kind of see them a little bit here. Okay, hang on. Let me swim up to the surface here because I don't want to drown. Ooh, that looks pretty. All right, let's look back under here again. We need to get y'all over to here where the light is actually at here so we can see what's going on. Whoa, there, that was kind of weird. Dropped in the water. Must have hit a little air pocket or something there. So we just kind of want to see how this POI will do against this size horde. You know, if you're kind of hanging out here to see if they can bring the whole thing down or not, or if they're going to... It looks like they've already brought down a couple pillars. Let's see what they're doing here. No, stay in the water. There we go. No, it's... Oh, nice. They are wrecking it. Okay, let's get up here. We don't want to miss this. If the whole thing comes crashing down, we don't want to be in the water while it comes crashing down around us. Okay, let's get over here. Okay, we'll get up on top of the house to see what they actually do here, because this is the fun part here. I'm more or less just seeing if they can bring this whole thing down. All right, where are they? Alright, so they're heading underneath that. I'm thinking they're probably going to take out these poles pretty fast. In Alpha 16 and in Alpha 15, there were several times you'd come out here and the zombies would just like spin around in circles between between the poles, and it wouldn't hit anything because they couldn't figure out how to get to you. But now with them having that self-destruct mode, they can easily knock stuff apart here. So we're just going to hang out here. I can't see in the water very good, and I don't want to miss out if they're coming up here. But we have a decent chunk of them, so I'm thinking they may have a pretty good opportunity to bring this down, but we'll just kind of keep it going and see what they do. Okay, they don't seem to be attacking anything right at the moment. Maybe if I'm standing on this actual dock here. They knocked down a couple of the poles out there, which these are still connected right at the moment. I'm just kind of walking around. Oh, I hear some things collapsing. Oh, let's see what they're doing here. Oh, they knocked down the end of the dock over there, the little boat launch. They knocked off a few pieces of that. Let's see if they can figure out how to get here. Since I'm on top of the house, I wonder if it'll throw off their pathfinding on how they can, if they're going to try and attack this actual. Oh, yeah, there's a couple more pieces going. All right, we're going to get some frame drops here where this place figures out how to collapse. There it goes. All right. Oh, yeah, we're getting some frame drops. I think they're figuring it out. Look, there's some damage done right there. Oh, well, let's just hang out right here then, I guess, see what happens. All right, we'll keep the camera rolling here just in case they figure this out. See if you could, I mean, obviously you could survive. If the whole place collapses, you can just swim the rest of the night. You could do that anyways against a horde, but where's the fun in that? I mean, you want to see your base come crumbling down with the zombies all around you, right? I mean, because that's just fun. Huh? Let's go God mode real quick and just peek our head down here so we can see what they're doing. Yep, there is not much holding this thing back up. It's kind of all over there. Oh, we got a cop shooting at us. No. Okay, there we go. All right, starting to come down around us. Oh, let's get up here so we can enjoy the ride. The last little hurrah of our shed here as the whole thing comes crashing down around us here. Oh, nice. It's going. Oh, we're going to lose our lights. Let's hang out near this end. There's a couple more stretched into the water. Oh, yeah, you know, all this collapse is definitely causing some frame drops. I'm taking some damage as things are falling down around me. Oh, nice. Let me see, did they bring the whole thing down? Hold on, let's fly up here. They brought the whole thing down. All right, we got a cop down here because, you know, we got to get rid of him, so he's going to end up causing some problems. Where is this silly little cop? Hey, Mr. Cop. Is that you? You stop and you stop. Nope, you stop. There we go. All right, y'all can continue to do whatever you need to do here. All right, so we are above what used to be the remains of our shed. So if you're curious if the boat dock can help you survive a Blood Moon Horde, you cannot, because then afterwards, I mean, like I said, you can swim. I mean, you can just swim with it. As long as there's no cops down there, you can keep swimming above them all night long. You can just sit here and tread water, as long as you actually stay above the water. Come on, get to the surface. It's swimming in this game is like swimming in mud. You can't do anything, but you can literally just kind of hang out here all night long, and they can't really do anything to you. I guess we could like crawl over to this little island, and then of course you have to deal with the zombies that show up, you know, on the land once morning comes and they decide to stop being a little horde. But underwater they walk really slow, so despite the fact that they can run really fast at night, they can't do much in underwater. They move just as slow as we do. So let's get back to daylight and see what we have. Alright, we are back into the morning here. The horde is going to slowly try and make their way back towards the land. If you're looking out there, you can see this there. Just because the way POIs render, let me go in God mode so I can fly out here. As I get close, you'll see it'll disappear. See, it's actually gone. But the way it does the drawing and stuff, POIs, you get far enough away from them and stuff, it'll redraw them a lot of times, so it looks kind of funny. But let's see, we got a decent little horde under here. Let me turn off all their names so we can see them ambling along here. But there's a pretty good sized little army. But this is all that's left of our boat dock that we had out here. They completely messed up the water. We got one little cross beam up here floating all by itself, and the rest of it is in rubble down below. So, if you're wondering if you can hang out on a boat dock in the middle of the night and survive, technically yes. I mean, I didn't really take any damage other than just the cop puking on me. I mean, but like I said, you could technically just swim around in circles all night long and the zombies really couldn't hurt you anyway. But if you're wanting to try and make a base out here, would highly recommend finding another spot to call home, because these zombies will absolutely destroy your base during the 7-day horde on the blood moons or whatever. But these kinds of things are lots of fun. I enjoy these and I have a good time with them. If there's any other POIs you want me to test out, this one was recommended by a few people because I know they wanted to see me get absolutely wrecked, and that's fine. But any others, of course, leave those in the comment section down below, and we'll add those to the list to try out, because this is a lot of fun. Trying to do this without doing any kind of major defense and anything, like, just to kind of see what the horde will do to it in the middle of the night. Sorry, Sylvia. Farmer Bob over here is freaking spazzing out. Anyway, so if you enjoyed the video and you had a good time here, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe if you're not already, so you don't miss out on future videos. And that way you'll get the notifications and stuff when they go live. In the meantime, we're going to wrap this one up. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later.